Brewskis.
Round two, let's
Pew, pew,
go.
pew, pew.
Welcome in to NFL Week 15 preview of the Bets and Brewskis podcast. As always, I'm joined with Brent Bradford. Go ahead and rip that shot, bud.
Cheers to James Drose.
Hell yeah.
And I'm joined by Matt Fagley. All right.
Oh,
Yes. So last week was rough. Last week was rough, boys. Brent and I both only had one win. Matt, 4-2 though. Very proud of you. You're keeping us afloat.
I think there's some collusion amongst the league to keep me out of the win column.
About 30% this year. It's rough.
I am not hitting it. That's why I'm broke. That's why I'm broke right now.
There's a reason your account's
I'm broke.
All right. Well, let's get into Week 15. It's a pretty good week, I think. The Thursday night game, though, I think it's going to be a good one. We got the San Francisco 49ers traveling up to Seattle to take on the Seahawks. San Francisco sitting at a 3.5-point favorite. Total on the game sitting at 43.5. Matt, go ahead and give us your opinion.
Yeah, everything screams Niners. I think it's going to be a good game. Probably one of the better Thursday night games that we've had all year. Division game, 3.5, 3 in the hook kind of scares me. But I lean Niners, but I'm not going to officially take anything. Bradford?
Brock Purdy is playing, right?
Yes.
Give me Niners all fucking day. Minus 3.5.
Buy down to 2.5. Buy down to 2.5.
I'll take it minus
Buy down to
3.5.
2.5.
No, I'm sorry. Was I talking?
Sorry.
Shut the fuck up.
Do you?
No, I don't give a shit.
Let me do my best Joe Rogan. Don't talk over each other. Come on.
I think Seattle has played above what they should be. They're 7-5. I think they've really they've played well. Don't get me wrong, but I think they're kind of trending down at this point. So I'm taking Niners. Brock Purdy looked pretty solid last week. If he plays well again.
Okay, dude.
So, I think the Niners are maybe one of the more dangerous teams in the playoffs.
Dude, Christian McCaffrey, whenever Debo gets healthy, Brandon Ayuk, Kittle.
They have a ton of weapons.
Offensive line is good.
Defense is always solid. So I think they have a well-rounded squad.
Yeah.
Actually, mark my words now. I would consider them the favorites, as long as everybody stays healthy.
For the Super Bowl?
Yeah.
I don't know about that.
Yeah,
Give it to me. Give it to me. They're my favorites right now.
Trust me, I would love that. I have a future on them that I'm really hoping hits, but yeah, I don't think they're the favorites. They're
AFC's
what were they at whenever
trash.
you got them?
I got them at I can go double check, but while I'm doing that, we get all of our lines from FanDuel. We're hoping for a FanDuel sponsorship, so hit us up. But DraftKings has a boost on Christian McCaffrey tonight at plus 100 for a touchdown. I love it tonight, especially with Debo being out. I think McCaffrey is in it for a big game. I got 49ers at plus 1,400. $5 free bet pays 70. I think they're down. They're probably at plus 600, 700 right now for Super Bowl maybe.
Nice. Good cash out option on that or no?
Nope. Well, it's a free bet. They don't give cash
free
out.
Bet.
Yeah. Also, to your point about buying it down to 2.5, that's at minus 160, and money line is only minus 178. I don't like the juice on that, so I'm with Brent. I'm riding 49ers minus 3.5. I think Brock Purdy's going to get it done. Their defense has been incredible. Geno has come down to earth a little bit. I think he's still going to have a good game. I think he's still a good quarterback, at least for the entirety of this season. But I think they may struggle a little bit tonight. They do get Kenneth Walker back, who's been a stud.
They do?
They do, yes. He did practice in full yesterday, and he's scheduled to play tonight. But I still think San Francisco's defense holds them down. Now the total sitting at 43.5. That's a little high. I don't mind maybe doing a San Francisco money line plus the under. So maybe something like that if you're feeling a little spicy tonight. But Yeah, I like San Francisco. That'll be one of my official picks. All right.
They got another boost. It's I mean there's 3 legs to it and 2 of them are touchdown scores, but it's pretty juicy from plus 550 to plus 750. Christian McCaffrey and Kittle to score a touchdown, and then McCaffrey to have 80 plus rush and receiving yards.
Credit Pat Mac.
That's the Pat Mac.
That's a lot to happen.
Yeah. I don't.
Damn, do I spend my free bet on that? Like,
I think you do, Bradford. I like that a lot. I think
drop $1 on it.
Receiving work.
I'm dropping the $6.97 on free bets I got on it.
There we go, bud.
Win bigger, go home.
Now this is a special NFL week because we got Saturday games, boys, and there's some pretty good games.
Sends me in a
First game on Saturday this week, starting at 1:00, is the Colts taking on the Minnesota Vikings. This game is in Minnesota. Right now, the Colts are 4.5-point dogs. The total on the game sitting at 47.5. Brenton, what do you got?
I'm gonna keep it short and sweet. I think the Vikings are fraudulent. I think they have been. They've been exposed by the Lions. I think the Colts suck, but they're not as bad as everybody thinks they are. Give me Colts plus 4.5.
All right, Matt, hit us with.
We're back, baby. We're so fucking back. 73% of the bets and 57% of the money are on the Vikings. The public is all over the Vikings, and the line got easier for them to cover. It was 5.5 earlier in the week. There has since been a line movement down to 4.5. That's something smelly right there. You don't have everybody betting on a spread, and then it gets easier for them to cover, so then more people bet on it. I can't take the Colts game. I can't put money on it just because if they lose, then I'm double hurt, and then that always fucking sucks. Colts off a bye, though, usually good. Colts 4-0 against the spread in last 4 meetings versus the Vikings. Look out for the under as well. Colts are a good under team, but I gotta agree with Bradford. I think Colts is the side in this matchup. I think Vikings kind of fucking suck.
Yeah. What I will say
about defense is fucking terrible. Vikings defense is fucking terrible, and the Colts
Justin Jefferson
is
the only person on their team that is good.
Yeah,
Kirk Cousins.
I think Colts can.
And
Dalvin,
but
Kirk Cousins is. I wouldn't say
he's
good.
Played good this year.
Mid-O'Roney.
Yeah.
Kirk Cousins was not the reason that they lost the game last week.
I didn't say that's the reason.
Defense is terrible right now. They've given up like 400 yards the last 2 weeks.
Oh.
I think the Colts are going to be able to move the ball. 47.5 is a little high though. But if the Colts are able to put up 20 points, I could see the Vikings putting up 20 plus to go hit the over. Do what?
Matty Ice's over-under for passing yards is 250 yards. He's going to throw 450 yards on the Vikings defense. I promise you.
Can you get an alternate line on that?
No, but it's going over. I guarantee it.
All right. I'm going to write you down for an official pick on that.
No, you're not going to write me down for it, but I guarantee
it. Over 400 yards? Okay, we'll hold you to that, buddy.
Yeah, okay.
No, over 250
you're on
and a half. He's going over 300. I guarantee that.
I don't know. I think JT's going to have a big
He's going to pass the ball 75 times. Are you kidding me? They don't know how to run the ball.
There's not going to be 75 offensive plays. I mean,
no, that's all they do is pass. I guarantee it. The Vikings secondary is not that good.
I would love to see this come to fruition.
Come on, Pat Peterson's back there.
This is awesome. I will say, you said the Colts are good coming out of bye week, but that was with Frank Reich in the past. They got Jeff Saturday. I don't know if Jeff Saturday knows how to take advantage of a bye week. So I'm just going to
guarantee he's fucking giving better speeches than Frank Reich was.
For a team that's got 4 wins.
Is he fucking guarantee
it. All right. I'm not picking anything in this game. I kind of like the under, but not picking anything. All right. we got a 4:30 game on Saturday. We got the Baltimore Ravens at the Cleveland Browns. Right now, Cleveland sits at a 2.5-point favorite. Total sitting at 38.5 points. Matt, what do you got?
We got 53% of the bets and 64% of the money's on the Brownies. Honestly, I know the total is at 38.5, but the under is looking like quite a tasty treat.
Smash the fucking
under is looking pretty good. 62% of the bets and 89% of the money's on the under. I mean, that usually would scare me, but there's not that. There's the public is only 62% of the bets. I mean, that's damn near splitting. So 89% of the money. Matchups, like all the metrics say to take the Ravens, obviously, but you don't know what to do with Tyler Huntley at quarterback.
Tyler Huntley's not playing. It's going to be their third stringer.
Are you sure?
Either that or it's a game time decision. I thought he was still in concussion protocol.
No, hold up.
Who's third stringer?
It's like A. Brown or something. I don't even know his first name.
What the fuck?
2 hours ago, 2 hours ago reported Tyler Huntley good to go against Browns. Lamar Jackson ruled out.
Excellent. Well, then that's good.
Yeah. So it is Tyler Huntley, which makes me like the Ravens.
How are the Browns favorites in this?
Because they have Nick Chubb and Deshaun Watson was a little bit better last week. So
it's the Lamar Jackson effect. Lamar's not in, so.
And Lamar has been their entire offense this year, so.
Is it just my end, or is everything audio-wise choppy as fuck?
No, you're tweaking, bro.
It's his end. Yeah.
Okay, just my end. Good to go then. I don't know. I still don't think the Browns offense can move the ball in the Ravens defense. So, I mean, I would lean Ravens and I would lean under.
Yeah. Bradford, what do you got?
Well, I think we can see here what I got. I'm taking Ravens money line. I think.
Hell yeah.
They have had Deshaun Watson's phone number. They have had him. They have had him the last 2 times they played him, sacked him multiple times. I mean, they've terrorized him on the defensive side of the ball. And I actually love that Tyler Huntley's playing. He's like Lamar Jackson for a cheaper price. So I'm about it. Give me Ravens money line. Hell, I might even juice it. Might even take a -2.5.
Ooh. Kind of like it.
Don't mind it.
Yeah. I think the Ravens are the side. Tyler Huntley. The problem is we haven't seen a whole lot of Tyler Huntley this year. You know, he got injured last week, but he should be back, or he will be back. It all depends on, you know, how far along Deshaun Watson is. Is he back to what he used to be? The game is in Cleveland, which I think, of course, helps the Browns a little bit. So I like the Ravens. I'm not going to make it an official pick, but pretty good. The under does scream like an under game to me. It will be cold, but both these teams are used to playing in the cold, so I don't think that affects it much. But should be an interesting game. Neither one. I think the Ravens are really just trying to make it to the playoffs. They aren't concerned about trying to be too fancy here. They just want to get their wins, make it, get Lamar back. So not a whole lot of opinions on that game. But now the Saturday night game, that's going to be a good one. We got the Dolphins at the Buffalo Bills. Right now, the Dolphins are 7-point dogs. Total on this game is 44.5. Brenton, what do you got on this game?
The Miami Dolphins have scored me the last few times I've bet on them, so I can't trust them. What was it? You said -7?
Yeah, Buffalo's -7.
Yeah, I don't really like that number. I mean, the Dolphins can put up points pretty much whenever they want with Tyreek and Jalen Waddle. But I'm still going to lean the Bills here, but I'm not really going to put any money on it. What's the over-under?
44.5.
I would smash the over on that.
Yeah, see, I wanted to take the over on it, but 60% of the bets are on the overs. 75% of the money's on the under. All the sharp money's coming in on the under. And then I looked at the Bills trend for it, and it said like Bills were 4-0 to the under against AFC East, 8-0 to the under against AFC. Like, I don't know. I'm staying away from this game. I wanted to take Dolphins +7, but I don't know what the fuck's going on over there. How do you lose to the Chargers? Don't understand. They look like absolute trash.
Absolutely.
I mean, I would lean Dolphins because 7 is a lot for a divisional matchup, but can't do it.
Yeah, being that it's a divisional matchup, that does scare me. These usually are close games, but there's a couple big things that scare me away from betting on the Dolphins. Tua has never played a game below freezing. That's a cute puppy. Never played a game below freezing in the NFL. His last 3 games weathered below 50 degrees at kickoff. He's 0-3. He's thrown 2 touchdowns and 4 interceptions, and he's at a 14 QBR in those 3 games, which is very bad. So I think he's going to struggle in Buffalo weather. Not only that, but 3 out of their last 4 games. Well, actually, we can go even more than that. 3 out of their last 4. They've played below average defenses. Now they blew out the Browns. I didn't have this written down. This is off the cuff, but they only put up 30 points against the Texans. They got stomped by the 49ers, and then they lost the Chargers, who have a pretty bad defense. Now they're going to step back up in class of defense, and they got blown out by the 49ers. So I think that the Bills are definitely the lean. This was at 7.5 earlier in the week, and I don't know why the Dolphins are being bet up. It just doesn't make sense to me. I love the Bills this week. I'm going to take them at the 7. I just think this is do what? Yeah. I just don't see how the Dolphins are going to be able to put up points. Tua's looked bad the last couple weeks, and the Bills defense is good. I like Bills -7, so I'll be taking them this week. Yeah. All right. Moving on to the Sunday.
Baby.
Sunday.
So now we're about to get some picks.
Yep. We got Falcons at the Saints. Saints are 4.5-point favorites, and the total's sitting at 43.5. Fagley, what do you got?
How the fuck are the Saints 4.5-point favorites? I understand that Desmond Ritter is starting for the Falcons, first start in the NFL, but I mean, Andy Dalton and the Saints have looked like absolute fucking shit. Is Michael Thomas playing?
Probably not.
I think he's out for the year.
Classic Michael Thomas. What a pussy.
57% of the bets, 64% of the money's on the Saints. I mean, the metrics and stats say to take the Falcons. I know Desmond Ritter kind of puts a hole in that, but I don't know. Maybe take the under. I mean, Andy Dalton can't score more than 17 points in a game, and I don't know how much Desmond Ritter is going to be able to put up. 43.5 is a lot, but
yeah.
What the fuck? Like, how are they? I figured this game would be like a pick 'em.
No, I mean Desmond Ritter is the whole reason that this line is at 4.5. I think if they had Marcus Mariota back there, I think it would be a pick 'em. But without Desmond Ritter's without knowing what he is, then I don't know what we can't pick. So Bradford, what do you got?
I think this game's gonna fucking suck. Let's be honest. But I'll lean New Orleans, but I'm not putting any money on this. Like, I think because of the rookie QB, you're gonna have some struggles. I think the Saints get it done, but I'm not comfortable with the 4.5 though.
Yeah.
Saints defense with the rookie QB, that might be trouble.
Yeah, they may be a good line pick to put in a parlay, but
maybe take Saints defense to score.
Ooh, I like that.
That
could be nice. It could be nice.
Yeah, 43 is a lot though. I the under's looking pretty juicy there, but this is a game that nobody's gonna want to watch it, but I definitely won't be watching it. Now, a good game. We also got the Lions at the
Hell yeah.
New York Jets. Lions right now are sitting at a 1.5-point dog. They were favored pretty much all week. They were 1-point favorites, and it's shifted. They're now a dog in this game. But the total's sitting at 44.5. Matt, what do you got?
52% of the bets, 60% of the money's on the Lions. Pretty even. Both teams have pretty amazing trends, obviously. They're pretty good football teams. Lions do have the edge in most of the metrics, yards gained, points scored per game. I don't know. I think Jets are a fragile team, especially with Mike White at quarterback. I mean, I understand that he had a good game or two, but like he's obviously not a starting quarterback for a reason. I think the Lions are on a good run right now. They got some their running game is outstanding. Amon-Ra St. Brown is fucking unbelievable. Fucking Penei Sewell out there catching passes in the flat.
That was awesome.
Big guy runs fast as fuck, dude. Give me the Lions plus 1.5. I'm sprinkling money line all day, every day.
Yeah.
Dan Campbell's got the boys buzzing, baby.
All right, Bradford, what do you got?
Yeah, this is one of my picks for the week. I like the Lions. I think, yeah, like Matt said, they've been trending up. They have a good offense. Jared Goff's been playing pretty well. And I think, yeah, New York's dependent on Mike fucking White. You know, so
I mean, they have good weapons. That rookie running back's pretty good. But
what is it? Garrett Wilson on there as well, who's a beast.
Good.
Brees Hall's out, Matt.
No, that new
Michael Carter.
They have another rookie running back.
Why aren't they playing James Robinson? Is the real question.
I don't know.
I think
who's the Jets' other running back?
But give me Detroit's money. Give me Detroit money line all day, baby.
Yeah, I think so. I think this comes down to the Lions' offense against the Jets' defense. I really don't necessarily care who's playing quarterback for the Jets, because the Lions' defense has not been that great. So I think Mike White, as long as he's an average quarterback in this game, the Jets' defense I think is going to make Jared Goff struggle a little bit. Now, Amon-Ra St. Brown has been just incredible. So that does definitely help the Lions out quite a lot. So I think this is going to be a close game. I do think it'll come down to last drive, last second field goal, something like that. The Lions need this game to keep their playoff hopes alive. They got to win out the rest of the season. This is a playoff game for both these teams essentially. So this will be a fun one. I like Detroit plus 1.5.
Team ride Detroit, baby. Let's go.
Which makes me nervous. But anyway, next game on the slate, probably it is the most lopsided game of the week. The Kansas City Chiefs are traveling down to Houston to take on the Houston Texans. The spread right now is sitting at 14. The Chiefs are favored, and total is sitting at 49.5. I believe that's the highest total on the week. So we got the largest spread and the largest total. So, Brenton, what do you got on the game?
And let's be honest, Kansas City's going to win this game, but I think Houston has a little bit of heart. They play well. Give me Houston plus 14.5. Give me that half point.
Okay, are you strictly taking that because of what you saw last weekend?
What did I see last weekend?
Where they almost beat the Cowboys.
No, I actually didn't even think about that. So, look, I don't know. I just think 14's a lot. 14.5.
I got you. I feel you. Usually whenever the spread is this big, I stay away from it. However, I feel like if the Texans wouldn't have almost beat the Cowboys, this spread might be 20.5. Like, I think the Texans are getting some respect because they almost beat the Cowboys last weekend. Bets and money are pretty even. Kansas City's number 1 in total yards gained. Texans are 29th in yards given up. Kansas City's number 2 in points scored per game. Houston is 26 in points given up per game. 14's a lot, but I think the Chiefs absolutely raped the Texans, just like Deshaun did to their training staff and masseuses. And I think the Chiefs get it done, maybe take it alternate spread, minus 20.5 and the over, because I think the Chiefs score 50 on their own.
Yeah, you're definitely getting the Chiefs at a discount. If the Texans don't keep it close last week, the spread is probably all the way out to 18 to 20, somewhere in there. But I mean, Houston has showed some heart this year. I mean, they've tried to fight. I like Davis Mills being back. He's the best quarterback that they got. But I do like the over. I think the Kansas City defense has been pretty bad. Not bad, but they haven't been as good as they've been in the past. So I think Houston's going to be able to put up some points. The Chiefs are obviously going to be able to put up some points. So
I mean, fucking Chiefs defense gave up 28 to fucking Russ Wilson and the Broncos.
Yeah. So I think this will be a good over game. Fun one to watch, though. Next, we got the Philadelphia Eagles traveling up to the Windy City to take on the Bears.
Oh, Bears. Bears down.
They're down. Eagles right now sitting at 9-point favorites. Total on this game sitting at 48.5. Vaguely, what do you got?
This game absolutely screams over for some reason. I don't know why.
Because the Bears have been hitting overs all year.
I know 48.5 is a lot, but Eagles just put up fucking 48 against the Giants, and then Bears scored 30 every game, it feels like. Like, I don't know. I can't take the side because Eagles might absolutely beat the dog shit out of the Bears. And last time I took the Bears, they fucked me. So I would lean over, but I can't take the side.
Yeah. Britton, what do you got?
Fuck the Bears. I'm never betting on the Bears again.
Fuck the Bears.
They're going to lose. But I don't have any money on this, so no thanks.
Yeah. All right. I agree. This screams an over game. The Eagles are able to put up a ton of points. Bears defense, pretty bad, statistically.
Questionable to say the least.
Yeah. And the Bears offense, electric. I think 9 points is a lot. I'm not going to put any money on it, but 9 points is a lot. The Bears are paid to play football as well, but I like the over quite a lot. So
getting McDonald's wages over there in Chicago, though.
Yeah. I mean, hey, we got a ton of cap space. We're gonna use it. We're gonna go get ourselves just all the weapons next year. So you watch out. You know, they're the don't wait now team, right?
Oh, you're gonna get your next Allen Robinson?
Yes.
Skip them away.
Now we're gonna bring Alshon Jeffrey out of retirement.
No, they're gonna pay Chase Claypool $450 million.
Probably, because we never make
use up all their cap space on him.
Yeah.
Next game.
Next game.
We got the Steelers going up against Carolina Panthers. They will be playing in Carolina right now. Panthers sitting at 2.5-point favorite. The total on this game, 37.5, very low. Bradford, what do you got?
I just want to not watch this game. Like, if it's on, I will put a fucking bullet in my head. Give me the under. It's not even certain if Kenny Pickett's going to play. The Panthers really haven't been a force to be reckoned with as of late.
I mean, they beat Seattle last week, but
yeah,
that's a Seattle team that I think's headed towards the dumps. So,
yeah.
Actually, put me in for that under on there.
37.5.
37.5
under.
Yeah, give it to me.
All righty, you're on the board.
It could easily be a 20-17 game.
That would be under.
Yeah, that's why I said it, dick.
63% of the bets, 78% of the money's on the Panthers. All the sharp money is coming in on the Panthers, which I do not understand at all. Steelers 5-0 in last 5 against the spread. Favorite in this matchup though, 4-1 against the spread in the last 5. I mean, I feel like those Steelers were probably the favorite in those matchups, so that's probably still gonna say take the Steelers. But I don't know. Maybe buy it up to 3.5 if you're gonna do anything with it. I don't know what you're laying there, but I won't be taking anything official.
Yeah.
Game's probably gonna suck.
The total's quite low. The Panthers' defense hasn't been too bad this year, though. Steelers' defense, as we know, is pretty good. But the total's just too low for me to want to take an under. Both offenses aren't that great, so I don't want to take an over either. It's one of those weird spots, but one of them has to happen. So
50-50 shot, baby.
50-50.
Flip a coin.
Yeah. But I kind of like the Panthers in this spot. They're coming off of a couple good wins. Sam Darnold's been playing not great ball, but he's been efficient.
Sam Darnold's balling out.
Yeah, I think he's had a combined like 30 pass attempts in those 2 games. So I'm not gonna say balling out, but he's been efficient.
Balling out of control.
Their running game's been very solid. They're wanting to get into the playoffs. They're in contention. I don't think the Buccaneers are that good, obviously. And they could. So I think they're going to be. I think 2.5 is a good line. I definitely like them a lot this week. But
next game,
defense could scare me. But all right, next game up, we got the Cowboys traveling down to Jacksonville to take on the Jaguars. Right now, the Cowboys are 4.5-point favorites. Total on this game sitting at 47.5. Bradford, what do you got?
Hold on. Did you say 4.5?
Yes.
What just happened?
All right, boys. I'm frozen.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll give him a second. Fagley, what do you got?
Cowboys getting 62% of the bets. Jaguars getting 67% of the money. All the publics on the Cowboys. All the sharps are on the Jaguars. Underdog in this matchup. 4-1 ATS in last 5. Go ahead and jag me off again. Give me the Jaguars plus 4.5. I'm telling you, Dougie Peterson and Trevor Lawrence are figuring it out down there. And the Jaguars might make a push for the AFC South if the Titans keep it up. I don't know what their problem is, but
yeah, no, I agree.
I'm back.
Bradford,
shut the fuck up. It's my turn. Did you say 4.5 points?
Yes, sir. 4.5 biggins, baby.
4.5.
4.5.
I will not be jagging off. Give me the Cowboys minus 4.5. Not an official pick, but I don't think the Jags keep this one close.
No, I like the Jaguars this week. The Cowboys, their last 3 games, they were tied or they were losing at halftime to the Giants. Then they were close with the Colts up until the 4th quarter, and then they almost lost to the Texans this week. The Jaguars are better than all 3 of those teams. I think the Jaguars keep it close this week. And not only that, but the Cowboys lost their best lineman last week to injury. He won't be playing this week. And they also have 2 of their top corners out. So I think the Jaguars are going to be good. Trevor Lawrence has looked very good the last couple weeks. Give me Jaguars plus 4.5. Make it an official pick. Love it, love it, love it. Next on the docket, we got the stinker game of the week, the one that nobody wants to watch. Cardinals going up against the Broncos. Broncos 3-point favorites. Total 36.5.
Another game where how in the fuck is Denver the favorite?
Battle of the backups.
Because Kyler Murray's out.
Oh, is Rippon playing?
Yeah.
Give me the Cardinals plus 3. What the fuck are we talking about? Colt McCoy slinging the pill? What? 67% of the money's on the Cardinals. Bets are split. Give me the Cardinals plus 3. Fuck yeah, I love it.
Correction. Russell Wilson may play this week.
I don't give a fuck. Colt McCoy is still slinging the pill. Give me the Cardinals plus 3.
Okay. Love it, love it, love it.
Actually, I'm going to counteract. It's not an official pick either, but I think the Broncos showed a lot of guts last week, keeping it close with the KC Chiefs, baby.
I think Russell Wilson's a big fat pussy. That's what I think.
Hey, him and Rippin slang 3 tutters to Jerry Jeudy, and Daddy liked it. So I want him to keep it up.
We'll see. Do it again. They're what? 2-8, 2-9.
I don't give a damn. Yeah, go on, Elliot.
I mean, I think this comes down to defense. The Broncos' defense is much better than the Cardinals' defense. 3 points. I don't know how the Broncos score. I mean, they're garbage. Their offense is terrible. This total is so low at 36.5. I don't know. I'm staying away from this game. I hate everything about this game. I'm done. I'm done talking about it.
Is Cardinals defense any good?
Oh, they're terrible. They're bottom of the league in just about every stat.
Yeah, well, so is Denver's offense. I don't give a fuck. Give me Cardinals +3.
You want an official?
Fuck yeah, I do.
All right.
I'm making Nope, not gonna do it.
Don't make it 5-star, please. We want to make it 5-star like a fun game to watch. Next up, we got the Patriots taking on the Las Vegas Raiders.
Wow.
Raiders are 1-point favorite. Total on the game's 44.5.
Speak of the fucking devil. If I ain't seen a fucking 5-star ever in my goddamn life, you take Billy Belichick up against his old offensive coordinator every goddamn day of the week. The fact that they are the it's a toss-up. The spread is 1, but they're technically the underdogs in this matchup. Outrageous. Pats 5-1 ATS in last 6. Road team 4-1 ATS in last 5. Bill knows everything about McDaniel's offense, front and back. Give me the Patriots +1. Make it a 5-star. Sprinkling money line. Love it every day of the week. Bradford, give it to me, baby.
Same here. Pats are gonna get it done. I'm taking money line if I have to. The Raiders have been sputtering on offense against mediocre defenses, and you're gonna go play Matt Judon and Bill Belichick. No thanks. You're gonna get smacked.
Yeah. Patriots probably definitely the side. My only worry is that Matt Patricia is still somehow the offensive coordinator of this team. The guy is.
I don't care.
He's the biggest dummy in the league.
Matthew Judon might get a couple sack fumbles and return both of them for touchdowns. Like, what are we talking about?
I wonder what the odds are.
How many sacks does he have on the game or on the season? On the season.
I think it's double digits right now. I think.
Because he was going off early.
Certainly double digits. He got like 4 against the Colts.
He's a monster. Sad the Ravens let him go.
He's at 14.5 right now.
Yeah.
He's a dog, but
he breaks the record this weekend.
Yeah.
7 sacks on his own.
Yeah.
What's the record?
I don't know. Probably like 19.5
or
20.
It's 20.5, I think.
All right, you guys are
22.5 actually.
Damn.
Yeah. Okay, next game we got the Tennessee Titans taking on the Los Angeles Chargers in LA. Right now, spread is the Chargers 3-point favorites. Total on the game sitting at 46.5. Burton, what do you got?
Ugh. I feel like this week's slate is not that good compared to like last week's. Yeah. These are not great matchups. Tennessee's just not exciting to watch in the first place. They're boring. Yeah. Who'd you say? What was the number?
3. Chargers are favored by 3.
Okay. I just can't trust the Chargers, so I'm gonna go with Titans +3, but no certainty on that.
Yeah.
59% of the bets are on the Chargers. 73% of the money's on the Titans. I know the Chargers just beat the shit out of the Dolphins, but Mike Vrabel is going to get the boys back going. I think they embarrassed themselves last weekend against the Jaguars, and they're probably going to come out and bend Brandon Staley over Mike Vrabel's knee and give him a couple whoops on the ass. Give me Titans +3.
Yeah. I think I have to go against you guys. I think the Chargers are going to get it done. The Tennessee Titans passing defense has been bad here recently. Justin Herbert is an absolute stud. I think he's going to throw the rock around. Mike Williams has been incredible. Keenan Allen's back. They got all their pieces. I think they're going to start cooking here. I think buy it down to 2.5, obviously. But I like the Chargers to get it done this week. Next up, we got the Cincinnati Bengals traveling down to Tampa Bay to take on Tom Brady and the Buccaneers. Right now, Bengals are 3.5-point favorites. Total on the game's 43.5. Matt, what do you got?
65% of the bets and 69% of the money's on the Bengals. I mean, everything says to take the Bengals, but because of the bets and money being where it is, and Tom Brady still playing on the other side, I mean, I know they just got the shit kicked out of them by fucking Brock Purdy, but they still scare me. I mean,
Yeah.
So I'll stay away.
Bradford, what are you thinking?
I mean, if I'm not going to put any money on it, but if I were, I would put it on the side of Cincinnati -3.5.
Yeah, I have to agree with you there.
The Bucks just haven't looked good.
Well, and it's not even so much Tom Brady. The man's still slinging the ball, but it's the offensive coordinator and the head coach. Todd Bowles and Byron Leftwich are awful. They've not been able to coach. Their offense is not doing anything at all. Their defense really isn't that great either this year. The Bengals are just a train right now. They're cooking. Their defense has been good. Their defense has dropped a little bit. They're more middle of the pack now. But I love the Bengals. Give me them -3.5. Official pick. So love them. Next up, probably the best game of the day. Even though it's going to be a low scoring game, I think. We got the Giants taking on the Washington Commanders. We got the Commanders as 4.5-point favorites. Total sitting at 40.5. This is our Sunday night game, boys. What do you got, Matt?
Put your left hand up. Who are we? The Commanders. Give me the fucking. What's the money line at?
Money line for Commanders -230.
It's 4.5 points. Got to be honest, I don't really have anything on this game. I'm kind of just live looking at it. I mean, they just played 2 weeks ago, and what was the score on that? I mean, didn't Washington
40.5.
Well, who won?
Yeah,
Was it Washington?
Last game, it was 2020. It was a tie.
Oh yeah, that's right. Well, fuck. I don't know. I want to take the Commanders because I don't think the Giants are going to be the playoff team that everybody thought they were at the beginning of the season. But I still think 4.5 is a lot of points for them. Like, I don't fucking know. They just got the shit kicked out of them by the Eagles. But, I mean, I don't know. I got nothing. Bradford, what you got, bub?
I'm going to take the Giants +4.5 here. I think Barkley gets it going again.
Yeah.
He's been pretty mediocre the past few weeks, so I think he gets back in the win column here.
Yeah. You think the Giants might win this outright? Yeah. So the last game was a tie, 2020. And my official pick of this game, I love it. I love the under 40.5. The Commanders are coming off a bye. They played the Giants right before their bye. All they've had to focus on for the last 3 weeks are the Giants. So I like it a lot. I think Commanders win. I think they're a good money line pick for a parlay. 4.5 is a lot though, so I'm staying away from that. But I like the under a lot, so give me the under 40.5. All right, last game on the slate. We got a stinker of a Monday night game. May turn out to be a good one. Has the
So what are you
potential to be
talking about?
We
We
got
got two absolute elite quarterbacks going head to head on Monday Night Football.
Baker Mayfield taking on Aaron Rodgers and the Packers.
Why did
The Packers are 6.5-point favorites. The game is in Lambeau, and the total on the game is sitting at 39.5. Matt, what do you got?
it's about to be cold as fuck on Sunday night in Lambeau?
Monday night.
Or
Yes.
Monday night, sorry. Both teams coming off a win. I think Rams got absolutely lucky as fuck, though. I mean, I know the Packers haven't been anything to write home about either, but I mean, the bets are split. Money's on Green Bay, barely. If they're like lean aside, you're taking the Packers probably, right? Minus the touchdown. But can you fucking bet on the Packers? Like, are they going to blow a team out at some point in the season? Like, I don't know. I got to stay away. Maybe throw Packers in a money line parlay, but that's about all I can do.
Yeah. Bradford, what do you got?
I think I'm gonna make this another pick for me, but give me Green Bay minus
You want to take a
minus
money line?
Green Bay. Wow.
minus 6.5. I will buy that point there, half point.
Well,
they're
they're
good.
at 6.5.
What'd you say?
They're already at 6.5. You don't have to buy the half
Oh,
point.
I saw it. I saw a -7 here on ESPN.
Oh, okay. Yeah. But no,
I'll
they're
take 6.5.
They're 6.5 on FanDuel. That's the official numbers that we use. FanDuel sponsor us.
Yeah, maybe if you drop it again, they'll fucking do it.
I'll keep dropping it until I get it.
About the third time. FanDuel, hey, how you doing? Bets and Brewskis over here. We love a sponsorship.
That's right. Bets and Brewskis. We can give you some super boosts, and we promise they'll always lose. So, free money for you.
You always win.
Nice car.
That's right. This game, I have no opinion on it. I really don't know what to expect. Baker's gonna have a full week of practice. Aaron Rodgers, they're coming off the bye week. It's a weird game. I really don't know what to expect. So I'm gonna stay away from this one. I'm gonna watch it and just hope the Packers lose because I always want them to lose. But we'll just have to see. Not the best weekend, but should be a good one. I like that we got Saturday games.
Yeah, that's gonna be sick.
That's gonna be awesome.
Definitely hoping for the illegal drug streams, if you know what I'm talking about. Link to be working this weekend. That'd be awesome because couldn't fucking watch the UFC fight at home because of those bitches.
The Best When Brewskis podcast does not condone illegal streaming of NFL games.
I buy every UFC pay-per-view.
That's right. We never illegally watch anything. FBI, who's watching this right now.
We actually just go to B-Dubs and watch the pay-per-view there for free.
And we even pay extra at B-Dubs to say that we paid for the pay-per-view. So,
bingo. We buy the pay-per-view for B-Dubs.
That's right.
Like $800. It's crazy, but we do it.
I think we've covered all the bases, boys. FBI's not getting us today.
We're good. All right, well, that wraps up the slate. We also got the last UFC card of the year this weekend. I don't have anything on it, but just thought I'd mention that. Won't be UFC on for a whole month after this one.
Who's the main event?
Oh, shit. Who is it?
Oh, Cannonier versus Strickland?
Yeah.
I like Cannonier.
Me too. He's going to knock the head off of fucking
What's
Johnson.
money line out on that?
Let me go look it up. I don't have it pulled up, but
I would assume Jared Cannonier is a pretty heavy favorite. I'd say it's probably -300 or something.
No, it is actually a coin flip, and Sean Strickland is favored. Cannonier -111, Strickland -115.
Wow.
Go get you KO Jared Cannonier.
Fuck yes.
That's gonna be some real nice plus money right there.
Plus 270 on that. So not
What about first round knockout?
knockout. I don't think they have it up yet. Oh wait, maybe. Yep. Plus 1,000. Give me that.
Run it
Ooh,
up.
yo.
Run it up.
Love that big plus money. Woo. Yep, should be a fun card. But I'll be too busy watching NFL. So sorry, UFC.
Maybe just get 2 TVs. Put them both up.
Oh, good point. Excellent.
Yeah, pussy.
TV and a laptop. There you go.
Yeah.
Can't
All
make
right.
your phone.
Well, it was good chatting with you boys. We will see you, our viewers, next week, week 16. We're coming up to the end of the NFL season. Quite sad. Yeah, everybody salute the NFL. That's
Love
right.
you, NFL.
We're gonna be out of a job in a few weeks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's exciting.
Gonna have
We're gonna
talk
start
about
betting
hockey and
Russian
basketball.
table tennis.
Yep. All right, boys. It was good talking to you. Please,
right.
viewers, subscribe. We need support. I think there's only one of you, so
I will not grovel.
that's right. All right.
We got a special background today, just for
That's
our
right.
viewers.
Very festive holiday.
Everybody in the holiday spirit.
What do you mean background? This is where I'm at.
Oh, exactly. Yeah.
That's
Real
your
life.
Brenton's actually an elf.
I changed my career path drastically.
Oh, shit.
All
All
right.
right.
Thanks
All right,
so much
boys.
for watching. Tune in next week. We'll see you.